Every single year, financial scams steal hundreds of billions of dollars from ordinary people. Not stupid people, not careless people, doctors, lawyers, engineers, people with multiple degrees hanging on their walls. And the worst part? Most of them never even realized it was happening. Because here's the thing about scammers. They are not just lying to you. They are really, really good at lying to you. Today we are going through 8 of the most common financial scams on the planet. How they work, why they work, and most importantly, how to spot them before they make you look like an idiot. Buckle up. Some of these are going to make you genuinely angry. The Ponzi Scheme. Let me introduce you to Charles Ponzi, a man so legendarily dishonest that we named an entire category of crime after him. It is 1920. Charlie Boy tells thousands of people he has discovered a genius investment strategy. Returns of up to 50% in just 90 days. Guaranteed. He had not discovered anything. He was just a guy with a nice suit and a lot of confidence. Here is how the whole thing actually worked. Investor 1 gives Charlie money. Charlie does not invest it. He puts it in a drawer and waits. Investor 2 shows up. Charlie takes Investor 2's money and uses it to pay Investor 1's returns. Investor 1 is thrilled. Tells his friends. His friends tell their friends. Suddenly everyone wants in. And Charlie just sits there skimming cash off the top like it is nothing. It works perfectly. Until it does not. Because the only way to keep paying people is to keep finding new people. The moment that stops, the whole thing collapses like a house of cards in a hurricane. Bernie Madoff did the same thing, except bigger. $65 billion, stolen, over 17 years. 17 years. Your average person cannot keep a houseplant alive for 17 months. This man ran a fraud empire for 17 years and nobody noticed. The red flag? Returns that are always high, always consistent. Never a bad month, not even one. Real investments go up and down. If yours only goes up, run. Okay, so you just learned about Ponzi schemes. Now forget everything because pyramid schemes look almost identical from the outside. There is one key difference though. In a Ponzi scheme, the scammer does all the work. In a pyramid scheme, the victims do the work for them. Genius, evil, but genius. Here is how it works. Someone recruits you, you pay a joining fee. Congratulations, you are now both a victim and an employee. Your job is to recruit 2 more people. Those 2 recruit 2 more each. Those 4 recruit 4 more each. Sounds manageable, right? Let us do the math. By level 10, you need 1,024 people. By level 13, you need more people than currently exist on planet Earth. So yeah, the math does not math. The people at the very top, rich. Everyone else, out there joining fee and stuck with a garage full of stuff nobody wants. The red flag? If the only way to make money is by recruiting others, you are not in a business. You are in a pyramid. And you are not at the top. Pump and dump. This one is basically Ocean's 11, but instead of robbing a casino, they rob your retirement fund. Here is the setup. A group of scammers quietly buy a massive amount of a cheap, obscure stock or crypto coin. And I mean quietly. Nobody can know yet. Then they flip a switch. Suddenly there are social media posts everywhere. Fake news articles. Paid celebrity endorsements. People online screaming, "This is the next Bitcoin." Regular people see it. Regular people panic buy. The price shoots up. And the exact moment it peaks, the scammers sell. Everything. At once. The price crashes to 0 in seconds. Regular investors are left holding worthless digital confetti. This happens every single week in crypto. Every single week. And it is almost impossible to prosecute because the scammers are long gone. The red flag? Anything described as the next Bitcoin by someone who already bought that thing. Phishing. Oldest trick in the digital book. and somehow still the most successful scam in the world. You get an email. It looks completely official. Your bank logo, professional formatting, perfect spelling. Then you read it. Your account has been compromised. Click here immediately to secure it. And just like that, your brain shuts off. Because panic is the whole point. You click the link without thinking. You enter your username and password. And somewhere on the other side of the world, a scammer just got everything they need. The link was fake. The website was fake. Everything was fake. You just handed over your entire bank account to a stranger because an email told you to panic. The red flag? Any message that creates urgency around your money or your accounts. Your real bank will never, ever ask for your password in an email. Not once. Not ever. If you get that email, delete it. Do not click. Do not engage. Delete. The romance scam. This one is the cruelest on the list. Because unlike the others, this one does not just steal your money. It steals something you actually wanted. A scammer creates a profile, attractive, successful, interesting, everything you could possibly want in a person. They reach out. They are warm, attentive, interested in everything about you. They remember your favorite movie. They ask about your day, every day. Weeks pass, sometimes months. A genuine emotional bond forms, and then one day, an emergency, medical crisis, business deal gone wrong, stuck at an airport abroad, just needs a little help, just this once. So you help, because you care about this person. Then there is another emergency, then another, until eventually you Google the profile photo, and find out it belongs to a random person in another country who has no idea their face is being used. The person you fell for never existed. Not even a little bit. Romance scams steal more money per victim than almost any other scam on this list. Because by the time you realize, you do not just feel robbed, you feel heartbroken. The red flag? Perfect person. Moves incredibly fast emotionally. Always has an excuse not to video call. Always has an emergency that requires money. If it feels too good to be true, it is. Always. The advance fee scam. Congratulations. You have been selected. A Nigerian prince, or a foreign official, or a dying billionaire, pick your flavor, needs your help transferring an enormous fortune out of the country. In return, you will receive millions of dollars. You just need to cover a small upfront fee to release the funds. Legal fees, processing fees, government taxes, just a few $100s, maybe $1,000. And then another fee appears, and another. The millions never come. They were never coming. You just paid for the privilege of being lied to repeatedly. What makes this scam so devastatingly effective is something called sunk cost psychology. The more you have already paid, the harder it is to walk away, because walking away means admitting it was all fake and that the money is gone. So people keep paying and paying and paying until there is nothing left to pay with. The red flag? Any unsolicited message promising you a fortune in exchange for upfront fees. It does not matter how official it looks. Delete it. The crypto rug pull. The newest scam on this list, and the fastest growing. Because crypto is the perfect environment for it. Exciting, new, and almost completely unregulated. Here's how it works. A team of developers, usually anonymous, launch a brand new coin or NFT project, slick website, professional white paper, big promises about changing the world. They get influencers on board. The community starts buzzing. Investors pile in. The price goes up. Everyone is excited. Then one day, without warning, the developers pull the rug. They drain the entire liquidity pool, every single dollar investors put in. They shut down the website, delete the social media, disappear completely. Gone. In minutes. Sometimes seconds. Investors are left holding coins worth exactly nothing, like holding a receipt for a restaurant that burned down. This happened with Squid Game coin. It happens every single week somewhere. Thousands of times. Billions of dollars. Vanished. The red flag? Anonymous developers. No audited smart contract. Returns that sound insane. And the golden rule: if you cannot find out who built it, do not put money in it. And finally, the most socially acceptable scam on this entire list. Because technically, it is legal. Multi-level marketing. The MLM. Over 99% of people who join one lose money. Not a little money. Often thousands of dollars in products they bought and could not sell. Here's how it works. A friend, or a family member, which makes it so much worse, reaches out. They are excited. They show you income screenshots. You join. You buy the starter kit. Somewhere between $200 and $1,000 just to get started. Now you need to sell the products to make your money back. But actually, the real money is not in selling products. The real money is in recruiting other people to join under you. Sound familiar? The products are usually overpriced compared to what you can buy in any store, so nobody really buys them, which means your garage slowly fills up with inventory. And the people who recruited you already made their money the moment you signed up. The red flag? If the pitch focuses more on recruiting than on selling an actual product to actual customers, walk away. Walk away fast.